with David Katanjan, and he has owned a bread route for 25 years. So for those people that are looking to buy a bread route, we want to talk to you and give you some thoughts about what might be the pitfalls of buying a route, what might be the positives of buying the route. And so tell us, Dave, why would somebody want to buy a bread route?
You want to buy a bread route because it's relatively easy to get into. It seems to be, if you look on YouTube and other social media outlets, the next big thing that people are getting into, because the requirements are fairly low and you really don't need that much money. But the upside is you also generate a fair amount of money. It needs to be navigated, and there is a process to it that needs to be looked at.
Step number one, if you were looking at buying that bread route, the first thing you would do would be what?
Look at the territory and the contract, and those are the two biggest things that you really need to look at, because the devil's in the details with the contract, and what you are actually buying is a territory as well as a contract, and that is everything.
And in terms of territory, what should somebody be looking at there?
Territory, you want to look at the perimeter to see if there's a store that's going in on the edge territory that will suck away from your people, from your volume, and see if there are houses being built. That's not necessarily pitfall. That's a huge plus. If there's zoning going on, what development is being passed, that's what you really need to look at.
And in terms of owning a bread route, it's a completely different lifestyle. Can this person handle the grind? Give us an idea of what.
It is a lifestyle change. You're getting up early in the morning, 2 o'clock, 3 o'clock. So there is no late night at the bars. That those days are done. If you're really committed to this, and that's what you're going to experience. If you do find a route and you drive with a person, I advise you to run with them for a month to see if you can adapt to that lifestyle. Some people can't. Some people just can't handle that early morning stuff. Some people, I tended to enjoy it, never got used to it, but I did enjoy, once you're up 3 o'clock in the morning, there's nobody out there other than yourself, and it's fun.
And in terms of you're just being able to help somebody buy a bread route, talk a little bit more about how you would advise them. What would you do first?
There is a process to buying a bread route. I would hold your hand throughout the multiple steps out there, because there are a lot of mistakes that could be made. You need to know exactly what is in the contract, because a lot of times some companies, when it is going from a seller to a new buyer, the company takes certain things out of a contract and sends it to the new buyer. And that is happening a little bit more often now. And that's a pitfall that is out there, and they're doing it for a reason. Sometimes they eliminate items from what you're buying, which is not really a good thing that you want to get into. So that's why you got to be careful. You're going to look for a truck, whether you want to buy, lease, purchase, those are all options. And the day-to-day operations of the route ownership is involved. So it's a lot of steps that you don't realize, and I'm here to help.
And in terms of buying from a broker or buying on your own?
Buying from a broker they're making money on both ends, both the buyer and the seller. So you want to try and avoid that. They do have their purpose, but just do a little bit of legwork and you can find one on your own and save yourself a fair amount of money, or purchase a route at a better dollar amount.
Good, good. Thank you very much, Dave. I really appreciate your helping this new person that's looking to buy a bread route, and you're always available to talk. You actually offer a
free consultation.
Yes.
Reach out.
Yes, reach out.